Reason, the artist, what he did, please go check it out. I could watch it 800,000 times. My heart is full. Wow. Please find Reason. Ngicela iCapitec account number yakhe. He deserves my bells. Funa umthenga lama bells. If my partner does not defend me like the way Reason defended his partner, Magahambe. Oh, he mopped the floor.
All right, so we got a big announcement to make today. We're also going to be joined by a comedian, but first, Ziakala Piano Pals. Are you not entertained?
Is this not why you're here? Hey!
And that has to be my podcast of the year so far. I can't wait for the podcast awards at the end of the year.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's my favorite episode, man.
Sifiso and Takgi were talking about how Gigi Lemaine and Reason Caesar Alakine are now dating, and they thought it was a downgrade from Loot Love.
Sifiso brought it up, yeah.
Yes, Fiso brought it up. And then yesterday, Caesar Alakine joined them on Piano Pulse.
Pull up!
And the rest is history.
Nigga, pull up, Birdman, pull up, go play with my name.
A few moments later.
Hey, I'll start with you, Paduka. What were your thoughts, man?
Oh, man. My thoughts, firstly.
Yeah.
Yes, hey, how much is that July? So, but you know what? My thing is, man, it's cute, you know, and you're admirable as well. The fact that Caesar stood up for his girl clearly didn't land properly on his girl. You know what I mean? It's like if we're walking and a dude says something about my woman, there's two kinds of men. There's a guy who's gonna, you know, confront it, call it out. And then there is somebody else who's gonna like, baby man, you know, I'm a public figure, it's okay. You know what I mean? So for me, I really admired that. And also,
I think everybody did, man.
Yeah.
Well, some people were like, nah, he's reaching. They're public figures, you know. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
At Kaya this morning, everybody was like talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
And there was a whole thing. Some people were like, nah, he's reaching, man. They're public figures, whatever, you know. And that's another thing. The whole country wasn't talking about this till, you know, Alakine made it big.
Yeah.
But what I found funny was, is it true that the context? So it's funny because we watched the clip in the beginning, right? And then and it's funny because it's from last week. And then Philo's like, no, let me think the context. He's like, let me think the context, man. We're like, nigga, there's no context. Bro, and then it's like, yeah. The context was, you were killing it. You were killing it on live. You were killing it on live, man. And now you know we're killing it, but yeah, I was just saying, you were killing it back then on live. I was like, nigga, you didn't say that. And then he throws a whole team under the bus. He's like, oh yeah, they cut that part out.
I thought it was family. I thought it was going to be kept amongst the family. I've never seen Sifiso so quiet, and all of a sudden he had amnesia. He couldn't remember. What did he say?
The context.
And
He
you know
had
what
to
was
recall
funny?
his thoughts.
What was funny for me is when he was apologizing, you know, when he was starting to suck Caesar's dick, right? There was a point where I thought he was going to go, they looked all those Ntando some. They looked all.
Oh, come on, for real. No, but do you think he shouldn't have apologized? Because I like the fact that he then, you know, apologized because he saw how maybe it was damaging to either Gigi, or he saw where he went wrong and he said that. What do you think of the apology? I think he did right by apologizing.
Look,
it takes a man to apologize.
I admire all three of them, right? So I admire Takgi for keeping the shades on, you know, keeping that same energy, standing on his ground and what he said and whatever, right? I admire Reason for protecting his woman.
Gotta protect your woman, man.
I didn't agree with some of the things he said, but I admire him just for protecting his woman.
Such as?
I'll get into that.
Okay, cool.
And then also, I admire Sifiso although I was a bit disappointed, right? Because I would have liked him to keep the shades on, keep that same energy, right? The same way Takgi
Especially
was.
because he brought it up,
Exactly, right? But I think he saw that this guy's fired up. He's not listening.
Yeah.
And this could get not violent, but it could heat up, you know? So
Well,
let me
yeah.
let me be
Potentially it could have.
but let me be the bigger man.
Yeah, Reason
So-
has slapped Nota for the shit he had said about Reason, when you met him.
Yes.
So Reason got hands.
Yeah.
Reason got hands.
Well,
So
he
I think
threatened
Sifiso
Takgi.
saw that, hey, this can get out of hand. Let me just be the one in the room that tries to calm things down.
Yeah.
So that my jaw doesn't get tested. Thank God I was going to test your jaw. I test your jaw.
But that was podcast gold,
It
man.
was. Okay. Did you guys delete the was there a part? Did you delete the context, Fiso's context? Because he said you guys deleted his context.
They you know what happened, because it's Thabang who edits this show, so he did, you know what, Sifiso asked him that, look man, I know Reason, so I know he might not like this. So even after the episode he said, Dudu, can you call Reason and tell him Guti, this is what we said. Yeah,
He did say
yeah,
he tried to reach out to Reason.
And then Reason was like, they said what? Oh, okay, no, I don't want to hear all that, you know. Please, if you're saying you're going to cut it, cut it. Sifiso was like, please make sure you cut that conversation to Thabang. Thabang, I see the episode playing and I see the Reason part. I'm like, okay, what happened, Shots? He says it wasn't going to have context if he just cut it. It wasn't going to be clean. So he cut part of the conversation. He couldn't cut the entire thing. Because if he heard the rest of the conversation, it could have been worse. Because they went...
Play it. Can we play it?
It's not like Reason would have gone back and hit them and stuff. Play it.
Content.
For the trend.
But I know your phone's been busy. It's been blowing up. Why do people think it was a setup?
Yeah, like you didn't tell the guys that Reason is coming to pull up on them.
Because he wasn't coming to pull up on them. He came to have a conversation with Sifiso off air. That was the plan, right? And they saw Reason walking in and he went to sit at the
While
corner.
they were shooting?
Yes. He went to sit. No, actually, we were done with the first shoot. So we were just having a quick briefing session for the next shoot. We had a double shoot.
2 shoots, yes.
Yeah. So they saw Reason sitting over there and Sifiso said, I'll go. I'm planning on going to talk to him anyway. So we start the show. Then Reason says, can I just jump on and just address this thing? Because it was said on air anyway. So I might as well, you know. I'm
And
like,
look-
okay. Yeah, you can.
And
in my mind,
we always give right of
I
reply.
was about to say,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
people deserve a right of reply.
Yeah.
it's just that it didn't happen in the manner that they expected. Like, as in, tell them the previous day that, look, prepare yourselves.
Reason's coming.
The reason's coming.
Yeah, you could tell they
prepare
were
their
caught off
points.
guard. Like,
Yeah, they were shell-shocked, man,
Yeah,
like-
they were, caught off guard. I think that's why Sifiso was trying to
especially
remember.
Munaka.
Yo, shame.
Munaka.
Yo.
Munaka. She's a meme now. She's a meme of understand. Like, understand.
They're closing their eyes.
No, but I think you did well, Dudu, man.
I get that, but I think everyone feels like, you were unfair to the guys. Literally, my Instagram,
They're
just
calling
on
you
random
names.
pictures. Yeah, on random pictures, someone will just comment and say, yeah, you're a traitor. you know?
Yeah, they're calling you names. They're calling you names.
People are like, yeah, you should have, yes, you need to get a written warning. blah, blah, blah. Other times, Takgi said, do you just like Macg? You don't have a soul.
Damn, bro. You don't have a soul, dog.
I'm like, okay, worse things have happened in life, man. I don't think yes, it was bad. It was a confrontation. Reason just got angry because of the back and forth. Because you saw when he started out, it was just like, I came to address this. And then Takgi responded. That back and forth, then he got heated up, which wasn't anticipated, but it turned out that way.
Oh, Takgi's
You
my
know?
fighter.
Yeah.
Takgi. And it was right next to him. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm not backing down, my nigga.
But that's Takgi's whole thing. If you back down, then it's gonna be like, I got all that bravado and that talk, that you talk Gandhi. You know what I mean?
What I didn't agree with Reason is the fact that he was saying that they shouldn't have opinions about him and his relationship.
yeah.
Because, dude, once you're public, it's fair game, bro.
Yes.
We can have an opinion about anything. We can talk about your wife today, tomorrow it's your shoe, your toes, your head. It's fair game, bro. Like, you can't be public and dictate what we must have opinion, what we mustn't.
Yeah.
Like, what the where do you get that privilege to say that? You understand what I'm saying? So I agree, like, it's fair game, dog. If you're a public figure, we will talk about you. If you don't want us to talk about you, then be a doctor or something. Be private. Yeah.
Don't date
for
meanie.
real.
Don't date meanie. If you're a doctor and date meanie, then we'll talk about you. You know what I mean? You're free game.
No, but am I lying, dog?
Nah, bruh. People always write about you. They'll always talk about you. And some opinions really do hurt. And I get where it may have hurt, you know. To be called a downgrade is brutal. You know what I mean? That's like when we say, Casper's song is horrible. That's brutal. But
Yeah.
it is an opinion. You know what I mean? It is our opinion as well.
So him saying...
But it's okay for him, though.
But
It's okay for him to respond. It's okay for Reason to respond.
So Takgi can't have an opinion, or Sifiso, about the whole dating thing, but he can have an opinion about their opinions, because he said their opinions are trash.
He was responding.
But what I'm saying is that whose opinion is more valued then? It's all opinions at the end of the day. At the end of the day.
Theirs was unsolicited. But that's not the same comparison. But like, opinions are opinions, man. Everybody's always